don't know how I could have been more wrong. Hello, welcome. Okay, that's incredibly loud. Right, welcome to the Pest sofa. Yeah. Basically, yesterday I posted a video saying what I thought the new ride for 2026 is going to be, the Vikings area. Basically, just go watch that if you haven't already, because I need to explain this really quickly. We were at Paulton's Park today. They have this super fans event where basically they're explaining all the new plans and stuff like that. We are currently doing a live reaction with the sofa and the computer. And we're gonna see what they're saying. Oh, okay, here we go.
Oh, what we've been doing since May.
Oh, here we go.
So we installed 1,500 solar panels across the park, and it really is a really fantastic addition. And solar panels take a little bit of getting used to at home and rides. Like a Phoenix, who did a lot of the internal design of the set, so who were the designers of the ride. So.
He's on the Pest
Pasta. Oh, hotel.
At the moment, we have some very, very basic block plan.
Oh wait, no, we knew about this, didn't we?
Yes, we know why you're really here.
Yeah. Oh my god,
Oh, it's a Eurofighter. It's a Eurofighter. Dracon. I was not expecting that. Oh, okay, there's a stall. Who's green? I said, in the original script for that video I posted yesterday, I said there was going to be one of those in the area. Oh, that's what Cobra's going to be called. It's going to be a Power Splash, please. Please.
I think it's going to be a water coaster.
I reckon it's going to be a water coaster. I reckon it's going to be a clone, but I really hope it's Power Splash. I know it's not going to be, but...
Oh my god,
Please be a Power Splash. Yeah, we know it. I was not expecting a proper thrill coaster.
I kind of thought it was. I knew it was going to be a proper thrill coaster, but I didn't think it was going to be that thrilling.
I don't know. The layout just looks cool. It doesn't look too long, but I mean, that's fine for Paulton's Park. Again, if I said in that other video, like sort of the first part of this, I didn't think it was going to be too long, because Paulton's are more like quality over quantity. So it's like, if the elements are good, then the length doesn't really matter, because the park doesn't really draw in too many crowds either way. In terms of the rest of the area, you've got like the Wild Swing. They're building one of those at Plopsaland, and I'm pretty sure they've already got one at Tripsdrill. I don't know of any others. And they look quite cool. They don't go upside down, obviously, because they're like a family ride by Art Engineering. And then it's going to have a little playground. And then obviously the other big roller coaster in that area, Cobra, is getting rethemed to the Raven. It's going to be green. I can't wait to see that in real life, because that's going to be weird. Then it's just like these buildings, like the station building for, what was it called? Draken, the roller coaster. The station for that looks cool. There's a bunch of green roofs, so it's going to be like quite a well terraformed and landscaped area. That huge restaurant building across from the station, across the path. Yeah, you can't really tell what's going back over there by Cobra or Raven, whatever you want to call it. Other than that, I mean, you've got a nice entrance to the area. I think there's just two paths, one from over where Flight of the Pterosaur is, and then there's going to be another path coming in from like that top end of the path next to the car park. The other major thing that got announced, that other big coaster that's going to be over the back side of that area. Same theme, same sort of storyline, I assume. I don't really know if they're going to put any storyline to any of these rides. A water attraction doesn't necessarily mean it's a coaster, but it could just be like a water ride, like a log room or something. But we've seen Mack Ride's ground footer pins on site already over in that area, so a lot of people are kind of convinced it's going to be a coaster, because Mack don't really offer any traditional water rides. They only really offer like water coasters. Depending on what that could possibly be, it's not that wide of a plot of land, but it's quite long, stretching the sort of the whole length of the area. And Mack Power Splash is definitely a possibility. Plus, as I said in the first part of this video, again, if you want to go up on my channel, I'll link it in the top corner. Paulton's Park are missing a launch coaster. I really feel like they should add a launch coaster to their lineup. I think it would fit quite well. The Power Splash model is quite thrilling. The launches look quite punchy. Obviously, I've never ridden one personally, but there's the one at Wallaby Holland, and I think there's one in South Korea. And then there's also the Aquaman coaster at Six Flags. It's either over Georgia or over Texas, I can't remember. Yeah, the Power Splash looks like a pretty good model. I mean, just overall, I think the area is going to be great. I think it's going to be the best themed area in the park, better than Tornado Springs personally, because I just love that sort of medieval Viking sort of theming, like the stuff over at Busch Gardens Williamsburg. I know that's not too heavily themed, but like, then you've also got Taron at Fantasyland, so that's gonna be awesome. But these buildings look really well detailed, and just the whole ride area for the coaster and all that. You've got some fire effects that might just be for the concept art, but looks like there's fire effects underneath that stall for the ride. In terms of the actual layout of the coaster, I mean, obviously you've got the vertical lift and drop. I think that's going to be awesome. The vertical lift is a really weird feeling when you're going up it, and then the vertical beyond vertical drop, I assume it's going to be, you get crazy airtime. You just get absolutely yanked down the drop. Like, no matter how small the ride is, they have confirmed that the ride is going to be around 75 feet, so same height as Vinfeld at Tivoli Frieden, don't know how to pronounce it, which this looks very similar to, sort of that new style of Gerstlauer. Then you've got this sort of twisted camelback thing, like, so I don't really know, to be fair, but you sort of twist over the top and it looks like it would give some decent airtime and sort of width. Then you go into this sort of zero-G winder, I think, similar to the one on Yukon Striker, but that element looks like it's going to be cool, some decent hang time maybe. And then you curve up into this sort of twisted hill, and then back down into this sort of overbanked turn next to the station and the brake run and that sort of thing, and then you curve around into the stall, which I think is going to be an amazing ending to the ride. Like, it's going to be, depending on how fast it goes through it, there could be some awesome hang time there, but obviously the over the shoulder restraints kind of ruin that. They're putting over the shoulder restraints on it, despite the fact that obviously the theme park is targeted more towards families. Lap bars just feel more freeing, they're much more comfortable, and I feel like with over-the-shoulder restraints, it's going to be much more restrictive, which I just don't feel appeals to that sort of market. I think this is going to be a great addition for Paulton's Park, just the perfect thing they needed for thrill seekers without being too extreme, if you get what I'm saying. It's still going to be crazy, but like, obviously, we were over at Paulton's Park yesterday, so there's going to be a full vlog coming up from then, maybe some POVs. I mean, I've already got a Go See Manor POV up on my channel. If you want to go watch that, amazing new dark ride that they opened yesterday.
Here we go. Oh.